Hello, this is Paul Spica with Spica Real Estate, and you're watching our first-time homebuyer video series, and we are on video number 7. And we want to take a moment and just step back and give kind of an overview of what to expect over the next 90 days. We have talked to the loan officer, we've hired an agent, we've identified what it is we're looking for, and by this point we have put together a list of all the houses that we want to go see. We are moments away from going and looking at these houses. And so we want to just push pause and just say, here are a few things, a few tips to keep in mind as you're going through the next 30, 60, 90 days. Number one, don't mess up your credit. Anything that has to do with you and your finances, keep everything status quo. Don't take out any new cards, don't shut down any cards, don't take out any new loans. Any large deposits or withdrawals need to be very, very well documented. And if at any point you're in doubt about anything, contact your agent or contact your loan officer. A changed or damaged credit, anything that changes on your credit score can very seriously derail your ability to get a loan. So don't do anything to your credit. Be able to respond quickly. Especially in a highly competitive market, it's important that you are able to respond quickly, whether that means going out and looking at a property quickly or maybe writing an offer on the spot. It's not uncommon, but it's important that you're able to respond very quickly. You'll be asked for lots of signatures. It's not uncommon for us to require or request a lot of signatures throughout the whole process. Documentation, documentation, documentation. It's kind of the name of the game. And so it's helpful if a buyer is prepared and able to print, fax, scan, or use an e-signing system. We use e-signing systems quite a bit. It has streamlined things a lot, but the ability to sign something and turn it back in very quickly is very helpful. It's very possible you'll be asked for the same documentation over and over again, primarily from lenders. I've mentioned this before, but it's a good thing to remember because some documents expire, some documents simply need to be updated, and that's the nature of the beast. So be prepared that it's very common to provide the same documentation or updated documentation many times. One of the biggest things that we emphasize to clients on the very front end is that there will be turbulence. We actually have a document that we share with clients called the 88 points of turbulence, and it's basically anything that could go wrong during a transaction in one giant list. And not to say that everything will go wrong, and it's very possible that everything will go very smoothly. If we're doing our job, some of these pieces of turbulence, some of these hurdles, you might not even ever hear of. If we're doing our job, we'll help you clear them, and maybe we don't even need anything from you. We can just take care of it behind the scenes. You may be asked to stretch your decision-making muscle. One of the things that I love about my job is that I get to help people through the decision-making process, from yes, we're going to buy to yes, we have purchased. And but ultimately, when push comes to shove, the buyer is the one that makes the decision. I can give you as much information as you ask for. I can answer as many questions as you'd like. Ultimately, at the end of the day, the buyer is the one that makes the decision to purchase or not to purchase. And sometimes you'll be requested to make this decision quickly. So be prepared. We like to educate you on the front end so that when the time comes, you're ready to pull the trigger. It's very difficult to make an educated decision quickly if you're not educated. Just a few things to throw out there as we start this process. In the next video, we will talk about what it looks like to actually go out and look at houses. But for now, Paul Spica with Spica Real Estate. As always, we are here to help. Feel free to contact us anytime. Thanks.